Check it 1 2. Check 1 2. Check it 1 2. Check 1 2. Okay, we're live. We're live and direct. Let's play this game, people. Time is 6:14 p.m. Let's play some football, baby! What about the Dallas Cowboys? I would love to be the Cowboys, honestly. I keep passing them. I want to be the Cowboys. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. No, that's not. I don't want to play Detroit, so let's go back. Damn it. Sucks.
Yeah, if I did it, then I did it right. Yeah, this ain't happened for me overnight. Yeah, bet it gets me price. Yeah, down to business, I ain't playing nice. Yeah, so ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight.
Indianapolis Colts versus Dallas Cowboys. That's what I'm trying to make happen here.
Under pressure, the boy's clever. If I did it, it was stellar. Nobody fresher. Stop complaining, man, my head hurts. These catchy records ain't nothing really but a walk in the park for me. Heard the catalog, you know I got some scars on me. Just getting started, you don't really wanna start with me. It's John Kill, I would sacrifice a heart in me for family, high roller. But you wouldn't know it by the way that I wrote up. Career lifespan looking good, it ain't slowing.
Where's Dallas? Where are they? Let's try that. Wait, hold up. Son of a gun. Oh well. Guess we're doing this.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Kicker Brandon Aubrey is out to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So the
okay.
Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And how about this young man? Took the NFL world by storm. As a 6th-round rookie, signature mullet, mustache, but 21 touchdowns for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Great personality, and everyone gravitates towards this guy. Teammates love to win with a quarterback who leads them like that, and fans love to root for a guy who seems just like them.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Minshew.
Got him, man. Got him.
A Cowboys sack.
Sack, sucker.
Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Here's Minshew. No,
got him. Ooh.
It's out, it's loose.
Nice, 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 baby.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And without
Fumble.
a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress.
Dude, I just want to mention real quick. I know I've been mulling it over in my mind of whether or not I should buy a synthesizer, analog synthesizer. And I've been mulling it, pondering, overthinking it to the extreme. And believe me, I've looked at every angle there is imaginable. I've looked at every imaginable angle.
He's conclusively answered
and
that question. In addition, a very strong
I've come to the conclusion that the Lord has the answer. I just waited and waited and waited until it became obvious what to do. And guess what happened today?
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. They'll find Lamb.
Guess what happened?
For the catch.
My mom told me today, she said, let me know if you need money for anything, because if there's anything you want to buy, because I'm going to move this money from my hunting to a different account with more interest. And I was like, whoa. Because she has $6,000 of mine tied up in a different account because I sold my Hyundai Veloster like several years ago, and the money was supposed to go to my car repairs. Long story short, there's $6,000 in an off account that I don't have access to. And she wanted to move it to a higher interest account. And she told me, let me know if there's anything you want to buy before I move it. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, I want this Behringer 2600 and this Behringer, whatever other Behringer I could get, which happened to be in this case. Waited too late. Waited too late. I wound up getting the Behringer Model D, brand new Amazon, with the Behringer 2600 in the color scheme I wanted, the black and orange, from Amazon, Sweetwater through Amazon, but they're brand new. And I went and picked, and before I pulled the trigger on the Reverb account for this rolling rack stand that I wanted to get, I wanted this rolling rack stand.
The job becomes
there's a guitar store in Ferndale that had it for a used one for $70. Had one for $70 on Reverb. It was a listing on Reverb, but it's a local store. So what I wanted to do,
3rd down and 6.
Anyway, I almost ordered a new one from the West Coast off Reverb.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard.
And before I ordered, I said, let me call this guitar store, because he didn't return my call yesterday. I left a message. Let me call this guitar store one more time. Call the guitar store. He didn't answer. A minute later, my phone starts ringing. It's him. They got the stand. I went to Ferndale, picked it up, paid $74 cash for it. It's sitting right next to me right now. I'm sitting right next to the stand. It's going to house my Behringer 2600 and my Behringer Model D, which is what we decided to go on.
Now Prescott.
Touchdown, bitch.
Touchdown, Dallas. A 5-yard touchdown.
When I tell you, this is going to be a beautiful and very satisfying little rig. Behringer 2600 with a Behringer Model D on top and a little rolling rack next to my chair. You guys don't know what I'm going to do in terms of sound design. You have no idea what I'm about to do. It's about to go down, is what I'm telling you.
In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage.
I went to Detroit Modular and got the rack ears for the Model D. Bro, I'm about to be making some of the sickest tracks I've ever made in my life. And by the way, we have some sick tracks on deck. Dude, it's about to be so ridiculous, though. It's about to be so crazy. All I got to do is figure out what I'm going to have for dinner. So if the Lord, if something works out and you're like considering should you get it, and God opens up a door for you to get it without paying for it with your own money, that means you get it. That's what happened today. That's what happened today. God opened up a door for me to get what I needed without me paying for it. Just saying. Saved me like $900. Literally. 900. God is amazing, y'all. You just gotta be obedient.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
Just gotta be obedient as best you can. Nobody's perfectly obedient.
Spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Running straight ahead, Taylor, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Buying time to his left.
Nope. Nope.
And Minshew will nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Sucker.
Incomplete. Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Dude, I hit the button. I hit the button. It didn't pass. Damn it. Damn it. This pisses me off.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Pisses me off.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Pollard will take it up the gut. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. That'll net 7 yards on the ground, but it'll leave him with a healthy distance still to go on 3rd down.
We got this.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
Bye-bye.
Up the
Bye-bye.
right sideline. Oh, some strong running. Michael Gallup.
Bye-bye.
They're able to convert on
TD.
third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
What? What are you talking about?
After
It was a
huge
TD.
play, he's going to pull this in and then
That's
set
a
sail for the
TD,
end
bruh.
zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked
He
down
did
just
make it.
short of the goal line. So big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So that's about as long a non-scoring play as
You
you're
don't
going to
get this
see
shit, though.
from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. Pollard is in.
Bye-bye.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Bye-bye.
Well, that was a quick drive.
When I tell you,
passing
the
game
studio is
set it
about to
up,
be
and then the
so
running game
freaking
finishes
on
it
fire
off.
with
And how
analog
about how
goodness.
few plays it was
Here's the
to
funny
get it
thing.
done, but they
My next
drew it
record has a
downfield and
track
pounded
on
it
it
into the
called
end zone.
Analog
And as a former
Sympathizer.
defender, I can tell you, it hurts just
It
a
just so
little bit
happens,
more
just
when they
as
run
soon
it
as I
into
get
the
some
end zone
analog synths,
instead of throwing it.
I got a track called Analog Sympathizer
Now Mike
running
McCarthy
into...
saying, let's go for 2.
You know what I'm saying? What do you want? Proof? You got it.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And the formula there on the
I already got
2-point
the stand
try, they
sitting
go
right next
5
to me.
wide. Not even the
It's
option to hand the
amazing.
ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space,
Can't
and there
believe it.
isn't a whole lot of it there for the defense.
I got it for
What you're trying to do
$70.
is
It
make
would have
sure
cost me
that someone, if they're
$140
gonna catch the ball,
if I got
make
it
them catch
online, and I would have
behind
had
you
to
because
have
they
built
run
the
out of space
thing.
from the back line. But in
Break
this
out the
case,
Allen
the offense
wrenches and
figured
go
it
through
out.
all the building procedures
So after
for
the
twice the
touchdown,
price.
Aubrey now
I
to
went to
kick this one
Ferndale and
away.
got it for $70, already built. You tell me.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Bruh, I was so happy to get
Set
these
to
things.
take over here offensively. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with
Snarky?
turnovers, but now they
He said
punted it away, so at least they
snarky.
didn't turn it over, so that's good,
Would it
right?
be too
Get some angry
snarky, me?
users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Would it be too snarky for me to insist that your attitude is not gratuitous? Go away from me in the name of the Lord.
13. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, almost got his ass.
Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox.
Nope.
And he'll be brought
Punt that,
down at the
fool.
28, and that
Punt
is well
that.
short of the first. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he could break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Punting.
Out is Rigoberto
Told you.
Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. This is taken at the 18. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a
You didn't make it.
3-score
You
game
didn't make
here
it.
if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Prescott to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to
your daddy's a
widen their
G.
lead here in this first half.
Killing the game.
Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Defensively, certainly not fooled.
What's for dinner?
Started at the 2 and he was tackled
That's my
at the
question.
2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign.
How about an interception?
Get it at the 25.
I might do a dancehall reggae DJ stream tonight, so get ready. It could happen.
You kind of feel like they're
Might
in
happen.
a danger zone right here.
All
Now
dancehall
you're down
reggae
3 scores,
tonight.
And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
On 2nd down, Minshew. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a quarterback, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line.
You got a first off of that?
Corralled. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start.
What about
right
Buddy's
now.
Pizza for dinner, bruh?
If you try and wait until the half,
What do you think?
It's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Culver's, 5 Guys, or Buddy's Pizza.
That's good for a gain of 6.
That's what I'm thinking.
And it'll be 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before
I could make a
double coverage could react.
salmon burger at the house.
The Colts going to burn the
Trader Joe's salmon burger. It's not a bad burger.
55 seconds to go until halftime.
You know.
2nd down and 4. Again, Minshew looking to throw. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Flush to his right. That one finds Pierce right side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. That's on the tackle, Braden Smith. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Minshew with nowhere to go, and
Got his
take him
ass.
to the ground. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Got his ass.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
He'll let one go deep for downs. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Interception, baby. That's actually what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When I play these games, I want to see that.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard,
nice.
and they pretty much
inches.
got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that
Running.
time
What about
of
some
game
Thai
where
food for dinner?
have to be prepared, right?
Pad
Isn't
Thai
it
and
like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into
some of those little
material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Keeps himself.
Oh, come on, dude.
Swallowed up and taken down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
What the hell?
Well, you could almost
what
see
happened
his
there?
Eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker,
what
that's
the hell
about
happened
as quick
there?
as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your third grade teacher teach you about straight lines?
I'm not going out like that.
As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
That's dumped off to Pollard. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 5 yards,
okay,
not
like
enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he should be able to pin him back deep. And how about this, a fake?
Come on, man.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
That's not too bad, though, bro. That's crazy.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half.
Wait a minute. I thought I recovered the football. That's bullshit, dude.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Quick slant caught by Pierce. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
I'm still going to win, but I don't want them to score at all.
Back to throw here. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Chauncey Golston able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the gun is Minshew. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Partner, this is certainly turning out to be one of those days. Here we are in the second half. They're being shut out. Offense is doing nothing. And you're just saying, please, come on, give us something here to your kicker. But even this is no good.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Crooks. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Drops this underneath for Pollard. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 13-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard,
what's
this
for dinner?
Certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. To throw is Prescott. And this
touchdown,
touchdown. 3 touchdown passes
what's for dinner?
Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Dude, I'm looking at this rack here to my left. It's going to be filled with analog synthesizers in like 3 days from now. It's going to be so lit, bro.
Not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests. But in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Sucker.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. That is caught. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Minshew, 1st and 10. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Yep.
It'll be Minshew again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late, not in a lopsided game like
Want some
this.
Thai food.
They are not letting up.
Noodles. Hot, spicy noodles. What's up with that?
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing out there.
You got the analog synth architecture popping real soon. Real soon.
Despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On 4th down, Minshew. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He is going to have a Colts first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's taken down inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now,
nope, they ain't winning shit.
And fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Get shut out, though.
They'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left.
Sack that sucker.
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now.
I want some Chinese food.
They got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That'll give them 8 that time. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now 2nd and 5. Here's Pollard again. And Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
They won't let me pass it.
We're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 76 yards on the ground here for Pollard. This is a first down.
Love
no
it.
Doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for
First
here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little.
They won't let me pass it, though.
Sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Score.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him.
Let me pass it. Why don't you let me pass it, bro?
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
They won't let me pass it.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be
do you
the
know
case
we're about
that
to have
this
a
O-line
Behringer
is
2600
right
and a
now.
Behringer Model D sitting on a nice 12U rack space to the left of my producer chair, gaming chair. Within arm's reach, all I gotta do is reach over and tweak, tweak, tweak. Baby, it's gone.
All runs on this
I
drive
lost
so
ya.
far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well.
Whatever happened here, I'm sitting next to a 12U rack space, rolling rack, floor rack. I think the wheels are lockable. Yep, I think the wheels are lockable. But man, there's going to be a Behringer. There's going to be a Behringer 2600 in it, and a Behringer Model D with the rack ears. The Techno Track's about to go to the next level.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've
Trust
been
me
watching
on
the
that.
NFL on EA Sports.
Trust me upon that.
With that, we say so long.
Shut this
from
down.
Indy.